Savannah kind of haul. It's been a couple of days since we went. Just now having time to get around to it with work and everything. So show everything that we got. So I'm going to start off with Planet Fun. End up finding this Ant-Man and Wasp movie chase pop. Don't have any of her, so it was nice to not only find her, but in the chase version. Add it to the rest of my Marvel pops. So I found this Ric Flair figure. Two reasons I grabbed this figure: I do not have a Ric Flair, and this is an Elite figure. It's a pretty good price on it too. It's pretty good head movement. Has all your typical articulation with the shoulder ball joint, your bicep swivel, single elbow pivot, has a dual wrist pivot, has your ab crunch. This one does not have the waist swivel, or it does, and it's just really stuck. I don't want to try to prowl on it. Has the thigh swivel, double knee joint, has the knee pads on it, has the calf swivel, and then your basic up and down on the ankle there. It's kind of stiff. I don't want to prowl on that either. Pretty nice figure. It's pretty clean. Got that teal and dark blue style to it. And I just realized on his right hand it has some like finger tape. Now, sort of sticking with the not necessarily wrestling, but just rings in general. Finding this older Daredevil. Very nice little figure. Don't have this one. I do have the newer Hasbro Walgreens exclusive version of this figure. Joints are a little bit loose, not too bad. Doesn't have a whole lot of head movement. It's not like the ball and peg style like the newer stuff. So the head definitely pivots quite a bit different. It does have something loose inside of it. I'm not sure what it is. Has just a basic shoulder pivot, has a dual elbow, sorta, yeah, it does have the forearm swivel. It has some finger articulation, one-way motion for the wrist. Has this version of ab crunch. It's basically the upper half of the basically your chest area moves. It has the wrist swivel, not wrist, the waist swivel. It does go both ways. I think the piece that might be rattling around has helped to lock that in so it doesn't move as easy. See the articulation on that. I also do like a, you can pose him just right, but his head doesn't really look down enough to have him kind of looking to the side and kicking or something like that. Not that he sees, obviously. Does have the thigh swivel, double knee joint, toe articulation, and just your basic up and down on the ankle pivot. So that is it for the Planet Fun items. say, the Daredevil. Got the brown and yellow outfit, the red D on his chest. And they got the light and dark blue Ric Flair. And the Wasp movie pop chase. And then we went over to the Oglethorpe Mall to Think Geek and found Stan Lee figure. Definitely keep this box because it's in pretty good shape. Here, nothing's tied down. So first up, we have like a little travel chess table, not chess table, but like a chess playing set. Does not open. So basically, it's just basically a briefcase kind of thing. His Captain America shield. Shuffle that the right way. There we go. With his printed on signature for Stan Lee. Of course, the figure itself of Stan the Man. Has decent head articulation because he's on a ball pivot. As your standard, not really standard, but more of your basic style shoulder pivots for Legends. As the bicep swivel. This actually has double elbow joint, and his wrist does go both directions, so it turns and it goes in and out. He has the upper style ab crunch. You kind of see a finger out of the way here, about right here. You can see a line that that's actually the ab crunch instead of being a cutout like the Ric Flair I showed previously. He has just your basic kind of crotch pivot. Does have the thigh swivel. It's got the double knee joint, and he's got basically kind of like a, not really a ball pivot for the ankle, but allows the foot to not sit only flat, but you can kind of pivot this way and you can go up and down on the toes. But it's definitely a nice figure. I'm glad I found it. Those glasses do not come off. Don't want to pull on those. But let's see here. Stan holding the shield. It's going to be fun trying to balance this figure. I think part of it's my fans kind of blowing him over too. But that's him holding the shield. Very nice figure. I'm glad I found it. Unfortunately, they didn't have more than one, so my brother didn't get to get one. Hopefully maybe by the time we go up there again, they'll get some more of them in. So you kind of got to lean forward just a little bit to stay upright. I don't know if you take the shield off, you can stand up easier, straight up and down. Nope, you still got to lean forward just a little bit. So being that he's probably going to go, I'm not sure he's going to go with my MCU figures or where I'm going to put them yet. We'll be able to kind of lean back, so that'd be alright. Yep, Stanley figure. And at the same store, found the vintage package Beast. I still do not have the blue version of Beast that came in, I think it was the Apocalypse wave from Hasbro. Not the big tall Apocalypse, but not the AOA Apocalypse either. But it's actually the Build-A-Figure Apocalypse that came out. So yep, take a look at this one here. First thing, you've got kind of like his lab book that he writes notes and, you know, different theories and formulas and things like that. You have his glasses. Kind of hard to see those because they're so small. It's going to be interesting how they're going to fit on the figure. You have the palm hand that I think every Beast figure comes with. And you have right hand closed fist. I think all the figures come with that, all the different Beasts. Alright, and this one is kind of like a, on both pointy ear, but this is a whiteout odd yelling face. Pretty neat little face. Alright, and the head on it, he's basically just smiling. He's got the butterfly joints, like some of these Spider-Man figures. Still has kind of like a ball shoulder pivot, bicep swivel, double elbow joint. Has the both range of motion for the wrists, and they're swappable. Which I think a palm hand's the left, and then the fist is your right hand. Or you kind of have kind of like holding hands, not holding hands, but kind of a gripping hand, or he's holding something, or things like that. So like you put his hand like this, and then put the book in his hand. Kind of have him standing there if you want. So it's like he's in the lab, or he's talking to Professor X or somebody about something he's working on. You can do pretty much a full split. Has the thigh swivel, which is really tight. Paint probably glued it together. Got the double knee joint. Got the toe joint. You have your, should be just an up and down, I believe, on the ankles. It does have the side to side motion too. You can roll foot in and out, toe up, toe down. And see how the glasses fit. Always try to get the fit on. Oh, there they are. It's kind of hard to get those to stay on. There's not a way for the glasses to slide into his head somehow to hold it. You'd think they would have figured that out so they don't fall off so easy, because basically you put the glasses on level, the ends of the glasses are basically going into his ear. Dude, obviously wouldn't wear them like that. You'd think that they would have it to where the glasses would kind of tilt down, and then the pegs would go into basically his hair. But if you tilt it up, because his hair goes wide, just like Wolverine's mask and stuff like that, that the glasses will actually come off. So it's kind of a bad design on that. Pop his happy face off. And put the yelling face on. Swap the hands out. I don't know if I'm going to be able to do it with this one. I've tried it with Dark Beast before. But I've actually watched a video of a guy, he can balance these things like crazy. I don't know how he actually does it. Can't remember the YouTuber's name either, so. They can have him standing upside down like this, have him perfectly still, and he can take another figure and balance it on the foot, or or even just have Beast standing up like this, and then have like Spider-Man upside down balancing on Beast's head. Yes, no way I can get it to do it. I'd use a stand just to cheat. Yep, so you got the open hand that you can, like I say, if you're able to, you got the time and patience. I just don't want to waste a bunch of time on here. But you can, figure out some way to pose him to where he will actually balance and stay up by himself without, assisting it. It won't fall one way or the other. Yeah, it's definitely a nice figure. It's, yeah, I think it's basically just the same as the Dark Beast and the Blue Beast. Like I say, I think that one came in the Apocalypse wave. So, because the Dark Beast is the Age of Apocalypse. This is obviously the vintage package that I just opened, and then the Blue Beast is the Build-A-Figure of Apocalypse. So, it's pretty good. I like this figure. Something else as good as if you were to build a diorama, you can have him holding, something in this hand. He'd be grabbing onto a post, or he'd be, grabbing something that somebody's swinging at him, or he could be holding on to something and kind of hanging off of it. He could be holding someone in his hand, or something like that. Or he could be throwing something. So there's different possibilities you can use with the swappable hands. So. But for the meantime, put the original two hands back on, and put the Happy Beast head back on. And I'm just going to have to figure out where my X-Men stuff he's going to fit, because both of those are full. So, we'll see. Stand up normal. There we go. He kind of leans back. It's alright. That is the Think Geek. We got Beast and Stan Lee for Think Geek. And then Beast doesn't want to stand up. So yeah. Gray Beast, Stan Lee from Think Geek, Daredevil and Ric Flair from the Planet Fun, and the Pop from Planet Fun. I appreciate you guys watching the videos, checking them out, leaving likes. Feel free to leave some comments, hit the bell if you like to keep updated on when I do get some more videos posted. I got another one coming up for some things I found, and subscribe if you haven't. Appreciate it. Have a good one.